Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 8 of season 2 of the Bad Batch. We're going to go ahead and hop into this since it is part 2 of this little two-parter that came out here tonight. So we're going to go ahead and give it a go. If you guys want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It doesn't watch long format, so when you need your own footage to sync up with the time code, see my reaction to the entire episode. You get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, trying to make it worth your while, so you are going to support the channel. If you enjoyed the reaction, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already, because I'd love to have you here as we continue on our journey once the Mandalorian drops, since that's right around the corner. So guys, with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 8. Here we go. Truth and Consequences. Isn't that the name of a level in Halo? That sounds like a really... I don't know, this sounds oddly familiar to me. Or maybe I'm thinking of Truth and Reconciliation. Meditation.
Meditating again?
Trying. Gunji taught me, but it doesn't work for me the way it did for him.
He's a Jedi.
I still like it though. You want to try?
I don't enjoy solitude.
Oh,
I had enough of that on Skako Minor.
yeah.
If it weren't for this squad, I'd still be a prisoner there.
We have an incoming transmission. It's Rex.
Hey, boys. Any chance I could use your squad's expertise for a mission? Finally. What do you need, Rex? I'll explain everything when you get to Coruscant. Coruscant? That's a big ask, Captain.
Why? What's on Coruscant?
It is the galactic capital, and thus the heart of the Empire.
But the Empire thinks we're dead. They won't be looking for us. I'd like to keep it that way. It's a covert mission. A simple data extraction, but a crucial one.
Oh, that information that Slip said he stored away before he got shot. Guess they're on a retrieval mission for it. I mean, hell, they witnessed it happen. They were there when the bombardment occurred, so...
Everyone, stay ready.
But I don't think you'd get any of them on a stand. Man, I love coming in here because, like, seeing the buildings and the architecture. One thing it always brings me back to more than the movies is the Monopoly game. Because of the hotels and stuff. Like, were those pillars.
These are the special clones I told you about.
Hello.
Thank you for coming.
Why are we here, Captain? Inside, there's something I want you to see. He's an assassin. His identifying number's been wiped.
I was not aware that was possible.
Why would a clone be targeting another clone? Or a senator?
To silence us. Admiral Rampart has the entire Senate believing Kamino was lost to a cataclysmic storm. Slip witnessed the truth. I wanted him to testify to Rampart's crimes.
We were there too, Senator. I can be your witness. The Senate won't listen to any of us. We're deserters. Hunter's right. But there's another way to provide the Senate with the evidence of the Empire's crimes. The command log on Rampart's Venator. Slip made a copy of it on the ship's backup databanks. Where's the Venator now? Being retrofitted at the Imperial shipyard. Right here on Coruscant. Lots of security.
Oh, God. That's sketchy.
I'll return to the Senate and garner support where I can.
You could still be in danger.
You can go with her and keep an eye out.
You can't enter the Senate district without an Imperial security clearance.
That will not be a problem.
Beep boop skiddly boop. Here you go.
So,
Clearance.
what exactly does a senator do?
We serve
Ancho.
the galaxy. We act as the voice of the people. This is where the Senate gathers to discuss many pressing issues and legislation. Where the future of the galaxy is decided, each pod belongs to the numerous representatives and delegates.
Which one belongs to the clones?
Clones do not have representation in the Senate. They never have.
Why not? We're part of this galaxy too.
There are those who view clones only as military assets, but I am working to change that, to ensure you all have the same rights as any galactic citizen. It is a battle worth fighting.
God, I just totally think she's gonna die.
Associates of mine are helping procure evidence of his attack on Kamino to present to the Senate.
And you're confident they can accomplish this?
Very. I won't leave such an important task to chance.
If you're intent on seeing this through, then there is someone you should speak with. But her cooperation may not be forthcoming.
Who are we talking about?
Halle Bertoni.
Who's that?
Former senator for Kamino.
She was part of the Defense Finance Committee before being removed from office. Follow the money. It always leaves a trail.
Yeah, it does, man.
Do you know what happens when you dig around where you shouldn't?
Your people deserved.
My people are gone. The few remaining Kaminoans scattered throughout the galaxy are of no importance to me, and therefore, not my concern.
Wow.
Why do you care, child?
Because I'm a clone too. It was my home. I was there. I saw the Empire destroy everything, and I'm angry.
Rampart is a mere cog in the machine, and my word won't do you any good. You need concrete proof.
I need both, and I'm running out of time.
God, this is intense.
More and more of our brothers are waking up to what's been done to them. I can't turn my back on them. How many have you reached? Not enough. I'm working with a few contacts I trust, but we're spread pretty thin. Help's hard to come by these days. We won't get across the shipyard undetected. Not on foot. Move.
Oh, nice.
He's still not better with heights. This is him better. I have bypassed the controls. Hang on. Now.
Not bad. I'm surprised that droid didn't report anything, though. Probably isn't that intricately programmed, though, at a shipyard like this, but yeah, you never know.
Energy conduits are offline. The only way to retrieve the data is to reroute power, which will most likely signal a security breach. How much time will we have? Not much. Then let's make it quick.
There's an unauthorized bridge activation on vessel VZ-114. We have a possible
Great.
security breach.
We're gonna have some company. Wrecker, seal the door.
Controls are out of commission. Override them. Hostiles confirmed on the bridge.
There's so many people here.
New plan. 14, 5, 86. All of them? Yes. Echo, and the cannons. Deal with the air support.
Well, those clones are dead.
Data transfer is complete. Landfire set.
Activate.
Why are you? Oh, God.
We need an exit strategy.
Good one. We're going over them.
Over them.
This is insane. I don't know about over. Oh, the pods. Okay.
It's almost morning. We need to hurry.
Well, they pulled it off, man. They made one hell of a ruckus, though.
Get this to Senator Chuchi. Hurry.
I mean, we know this only, if anything, just delays the inevitable.
Got it.
All right, let's see how this goes.
The recovered command log from Admiral Ramparts Venator, which indicates his own ships caused the destruction of Tipoca City.
Well, fuck. Oh. Oh.
It would appear that Senator Chuchi's horrific assertions are correct. This unprovoked attack on Kamino was a cowardly act by Admiral...
Oh, wow. They're gonna throw him under the bus.
My gratitude to Senator Chuchi for exposing a rogue element within our ranks. Many lives have been lost, but I assure you, Admiral Rampart will face the consequences for his treachery. However, he did not act alone. The fact that the clones under his command so blindly followed orders, inflicting such carnage without hesitation, gives me pause.
Oh, is this gonna backfire?
It is time for a change. Now, more than ever, building a strong galaxy requires protection. Due to the nefarious actions of Admiral Rampart and the immediacy of the bill on the floor today, it is my opinion that this legislation is our future. With this, we shall usher in a new era, heralded by the Imperial Stormtrooper.
Wow, he used this whole thing just to have it happen anyway. God damn. Dude, just the... Oh, I could listen to him talk all day, man.
Palpatine was one step ahead of us during the war, and he's still several steps ahead of us. We played right into his hands.
I don't understand. We did the right thing. We told the truth.
And he twisted it to his...
Yep.
The fate of all the clones is now sealed. Because of us. What's gonna happen to them?
I don't know, but I will keep fighting for the clones.
Yeah, until you get yourself killed. But yeah, I like her, man.
Don't get into trouble without us.
Without
What?
us?
Best of luck, Echo.
Luck with what?
I'm going with Rex.
It's what he's been talking about all the season long.
This is something I have to do. I'm going where I'm needed.
But we need you too.
Not forever. I'll be back. Keep up with your training while I'm gone. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Keep an eye on them.
Damn, man. This was a really good two-parter, man. I love the intrigue. I love the espionage. I love the thrills, the action, and just like the impact it has on the world. Like, we knew that the Conscription Act is going to happen one way or the other, but I don't know if it's necessarily been set in stone yet when it was going to happen. We know that they've been pushing for it pretty heavily, but the fact that they had a hand in kind of proving a point, unfortunately, that conscripted soldiers are needed for various reasons at this point that they exposed. They did expose Rampart for his treachery, not who he worked with or anything like that, but they used him as a scapegoat, man. I wonder if that was always part of the plan, or they knew this was happening, found out this was happening, and then just used it to their advantage, because Palpatine is very good at twisting a situation to fit his needs, no matter how it's perceived or how it starts off or where it came from. Dude, the tension and the silence when everything cut and the bottom of the Senate opened up, the music swelled, and he rose. Holy shit, that was so good. That was so well done. I really like this episode. I like the other one too, setting up like what is the future of the clones, because it ties it in nicely with the Bad Batch themselves and Omega's journey, Kamino, everything on that side of the fence, while also furthering the galaxy's evolution even more. I like seeing that there's still more senators out there that are open to doing the right thing. This Senator Tucci has proven at least that her intentions are honorable. So it's got her in contact with Bale, got her in contact with them, Rex, so on and so on. It was nice seeing Rex come in, and this also pays off what we've been hearing from Echo all season long about what are they doing. It makes sense that he would stay behind while the rest continue going on and doing what they're doing. But how long can they just keep on doing what they're doing? They gotta end up in this somehow, right? Or do you think they'll just stay out of it until it's the last of them at this point? I don't know. 'Cause this backfired really hard, because that blind loyalty that the clones have to their orders, or at least the bulk of, whether or not they agree with the orders or whatever, they're trained to just take the orders and not think about it. You know, from a Senate perspective, from a civilian perspective, that's detestable in a lot of ways. And you got a lot of the themes so far we've been tackling this season is the clones reconciling with what they've done, whether it be Order 66 or current actions they're taking now. Like, we had Cody questioning, you know, Order 66 as more of their brothers were disappearing and leaving and going AWOL, and then experiences some nasty stuff that they're doing now that just doesn't make any sense to him, making him question it even more. So you're seeing more and more of that creep into the clones around, as now they are reaching the end of their life cycle, each batch having a different expiration date, and what life is left for them when all they know, all they care about, everything that is their existence is the battlefield. When that's taken away, what do you have left? So there's this push and pull that happens with this whole thing about what to do with them, and then at the end of the day, it was that loyalty to command, that structure, that got them thrown under the bus with Rampart. The fact that they just agreed, went along with it, bombed their own home. No matter how guilty they feel about it, how conflicted they were, they still did it. And that makes them complicit alongside him. And that they even cannot be trusted to make rational decisions, it seems, in the eyes of the Senate. And the Emperor played that. This was supposed to help the clones, and it 1000% backfired, and our team delivered that information, but they thought they were doing what was right. He's just always ahead of the game. He knows how to play these situations. Dude's just ridiculous, man. I love this two-parter, though. It was beautiful. It was fun. It was tense as all hell. The music was really good. These last two is also. But yeah, man, I don't know what else to add. I thought this was a really great two-parter, and I'm just more than interested to see how this sets the stage for the rest of the season. But guys, what'd you think? Hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please leave a like, drop a comment, and let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Subscribe if you're not already, because we got more Star Wars stuff coming your way. And if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends, Manny Sherritt, Ryan, Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Korscott, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, Amy Becca, and Josh Lee. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. May the Force be with you, always. Take care, everybody.